Hello, my dear students. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Prepare your pens and notebooks to make some notes. We start our lesson. The topic of our lesson is airport terminals around the world. In this lesson, we're going to learn the new vocabulary, consider the difference between as and like, then read a text and watch a video. It's high time to revise the material of the previous lesson connected with phrasal verbs. Complete the sentences with up, up for, out and for. Take your time and do your best. Are you ready? Let's check your answers together. Sentence number 1. They left the airport and made for the hotel. Sentence number 2. The restaurant gave Linda a free dessert to make up for the bad service. Sentence number 3. Ruth made up a story about visiting a tropical island. Sentence number 4. I can't make out what the sign says. Is this platform for? Well done. Now we consider the difference between like and as. Like is usually used with a noun or a pronoun, and it is used to describe similarity. For example, my brother looks just like me. I slept like a baby last night. Like father, I'm losing my hair. As is usually used with a noun to describe a job, function, or a role. For example, I work as a teacher. I'll dress up as a big baby for the party, or as your father, I feel responsible for you. The conjunctions as and like have the same meaning when used in comparisons. Like is a little more informal. For example, nobody understands him as I do, or nobody understands him like I do. Now let's practice as and like. You should complete these sentences. Take your time and do your best. Have you finished? Let's check your answers together. The first sentence. Martin enjoys working as an air traffic controller. I slept like a baby after my long, tiring journey. The third sentence. Like me, most passengers felt annoyed by the poor in-flight service. Sentence number 4. I'm traveling to Lisbon as a sales representative. Perfect. In order to speak English well, we should practice pronunciation, and your task is to listen attentively and repeat the sounds.
Ear, hear, appear, year, please, need, reason, stay, great, break.
Now your task is to classify the words according to their pronunciation. Take your time and then we'll check together. Have you finished? Let's check. The first column. dear, appear, and clear. The next column, clean, need, breathe. The third column, play, great, and break. Well done. It's time to get acquainted with new vocabulary related to our topic. I'll read each word twice and you should follow my pronunciation. Airline. Airline is an organization providing a regular public service of air transport on one or more routes. Assassination. Assassination is the murder of someone famous or important. Destination. Destination is the place where someone is going or where something is being sent or taken. Dome. Dome is a rounded roof on a building or a room. Land. Land is to arrive on the ground or other surface after moving down through the air. Terminal. Terminal is the area or building at a station, airport, or port that is used by passengers leaving or arriving by train, aircraft, or ship. My dear students, now we are going to watch a video. Look at the screen. Can you guess what we are going to watch about? Well, we are going to watch a video about international airport terminals.
Terminals around the world. When traveling around the world, you visit a lot of airports. Let's look at two of the most interesting international airports around the world. New York City is a destination that most people would love to visit. If you are lucky enough to travel there, your plane will probably land at JFK Airport. Its construction started in 1943, when it became clear that the city's first major airport, LaGuardia, was simply too small for such a big city. The major airlines that were going to use the airport designed the terminals, and so each one is unique. In 1948, the first passenger flight left the airport. Its official name was New York International Airport, but in December 1963, it was renamed in memory of President John F. Kennedy. Now over 53 million passengers pass through JFK Airport each year. Astana is one of the most modern and exciting cities in the world. With its striking architecture and huge open boulevards, it's a unique travel destination. If you ever visit Astana from abroad, then you'll probably arrive at Astana International Airport. Although there has been an airport in Astana since 1931, they started building the amazing structure we see today in 1997. In 2005, the new passenger terminal opened. These days, it is one of the busiest airports in Central Asia, with almost 4 million passengers passing under its beautiful blue dome every year. What airports have you visited when traveling?
We have watched the video and now we should work with text. Look through the text and complete the text with the words. I'll give you some time and then we'll check your answers. My dear students, have you completed? Let's check your answers together. Nazarbayev International Airport. Nur-Sultan is one of the most modern and exciting cities in the world. With its striking architecture and huge open boulevards, it's a unique travel destination. If you are one of the thousands of tourists visiting Nur-Sultan every year, then you'll probably arrive in Nur-Sultan International Airport. Although There has been an airport in Nur-Sultan since 1931. They started building the amazing structure we see today in 1997. In 2005, new passengers terminal designed by Kisha Karavkava opened. These days, it is one of the busiest airports in Central Asia with almost 4 million passengers passing under its beautiful blue dome every year. A new terminal was opened in June 2017 for Expo Kazakhstan. My dear students, it's high time to practice new vocabulary. Use the words in the list to complete the sentences. The words are terminal, destination, construction, respect, architecture, boulevard, dome, and flight. Take your time and then we'll check together. Now, my dear students, let's compare your answers. Sentence number 1. The architecture in Nur-Sultan is incredible. Some of the buildings are amazing. The second sentence. The next flight from this airport leaves in 20 minutes. The third sentence. Aslan drove his car along the huge open boulevard. Sentence number 4. New York City's main airport is called JFK out of respect for the late President John Kennedy. Well done. We continue doing the task. I'll give you some time and then we'll check. Let's check your answers together. London is a destination that attracts many tourists each year. Sentence number 6. The construction of JFK Airport began in 1943. Sentence number 7. The roof of the airport in Nur-Sultan is a beautiful blue dome. And the last sentence. Each terminal at the airport has different shops and cafes. Brilliant! Today, we have learned the new vocabulary, considered the difference between like and as, and then we have read the text and watched the video. It's high time to finish our lesson. Goodbye.